Hey guys, it's that time. PlayStation 5 Digital Edition console season. We're about to do this unboxing. Let's go. Big plain white box, really simplistic, just the PlayStation logo on the front. I opted for the digital edition because I haven't used the disc in my PlayStation 4, I would say, in the last 3 or 4 years. We've got another cardboard box inside, all our cables, documentation, etc. Always a little bit cautious when trying to remove any sort of tech out of boxes. I think this is the proper way to go about it. Just lay it on its side. Not much protection given. Just 2 cardboard inserts, a sheet of plastic. Right away you can tell how big this console actually is. It looked a certain way when I saw it online and in different people's videos, but when you see it for the first time, it might surprise you. Sony have clearly designed this as a statement piece, and not everyone will be a fan of this. And that, my friends, is the PlayStation 5 Digital Edition. I like the fact that it's symmetrical at the front. It kind of looks like a vase, doesn't it, for my plant at the back. I think the white on black contrast looks really good. It's gonna go well with my setup. I was a fan of the design when they first announced it. It's risky, but it's not always a bad thing to deviate from the norm. So now we take our first look at the PS5 DualSense controller. I'm definitely a fan. You know, they've switched it up. I like the contrast in black and white. The triggers feel really weighty. We've got the USB Type-C. They've gone for the sort of grey shapes on the D-pad. They've got rid of the colours. We've got the create button, the option button. We've also got the additional microphone mute button. It's got an inbuilt microphone. I think that's going to come in real handy when you're playing online and you've got that friend who's unable to reach a headset. Here we've got our user guide, our guarantee document. Just a power lead. We've got our USB Type-C. PlayStation's DualSense now takes a Type-C cable, and I think with a lot of the new tech that's been released, that's the direction that we're going, which is good. And we've also got the addition of a HDMI 2.1 cable, and if, like myself, you've got one of the new OLED TVs that are capable of 120Hz, you're definitely going to need HDMI 2.1, especially if you want to output games at 120 frames per second. I actually bought my TV way back in July in preparation for the release. We've got the stand attachment. It's made out of plastic for horizontal or vertical positioning of your PlayStation 5. As you turn this, there's a small opening, and in there you'll find a screw which enables this to be attached to the bottom of your console in order for it to be in the vertical position. Here we go. I actually really like it. The black and white contrast is really simplistic, just the one single PlayStation logo on the top left hand corner. Really nice. It is a deviation from what we would expect a console to look like, but it's the start of a new gen. That is a fingerprint magnet though, I must say. The material, the gloss back material on the front. We've got the one USB port at the front. We've got 2 USB ports on the back, Ethernet port, the HDMI port, as well as the power port. It's pretty straightforward to attach the stand. You just clip it between the 2 squares on the back. That's the bottom of the console. And then here we've got another view of the back. As you can see, on the squares is where you rest your stand if you want to have it in the horizontal position. And now this is me switching up for the first time. So So I've got the LG OLED C9, which is capable of 4K HDR at 120Hz. It's HDMI 2.1, which means that it can utilize the full graphical capabilities of the PlayStation 5. So now I'm just going to log into Astro's Playroom. Apparently this is the game to play when you first get a hold of your console, just to get a real sense of, no pun intended, the DualSense controller. I'm actually really impressed with the DualSense pad. It's got a nice weight to it, the haptic feedback is insane, and the triggers have a real sort of gravitational pull. When you press down on it, it bounces straight back. They've actually done wonders with this pad. And that's the end of that unboxing video, guys. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed that, make sure to give me a like, subscribe, leave your comments below. If you've picked up a console, or you're still waiting for one, or you're looking for one, let me know, and I'll catch you in the next video.